here is, could you please explain a bit about UC's ELC, which is eligibility in the local context, and how does that correlate to the class ranking you mentioned? Okay, so ELC is not necessarily based on your school's ranking or grading, right? It is largely based on the data of the actual UC pool of applicants from your local area. So they define local, it could be the school or it could be your school district, right? So it automatically determines it. So if you are in the top 9% of the applicant pool from your school or from your district, you then are guaranteed a spot at a local UC, right? It doesn't have to be like, they don't really, you can't pick which UC, but it does mean that in all likelihood for ELC, that means guaranteed admission to maybe a school. Almost always it means like Merced. In some years it was like including Riverside or even Santa Cruz. But I think this year ELC is probably going to be localized to like Merced. Okay, so it's not a bad thing, but it's not a main thing that you should be shooting for. That's more like just like a fallback, right? So let's say, for example, you are in the top 9% of your class, but you say, for example, got a little overconfident and only applied to the top 2 or 3 UCs, thinking, oh, it's a guarantee I'm going to get into these schools. And for one reason or another, they were more competitive this year and you didn't bother to apply to like other UCs. ELC does give you that safety net so that you will still be guaranteed no matter what to a UC, right? But it's not really a matter of which one you're choosing.